What is up, everyone? VenomSting244 here again. Okay, now the one thing I want to do right now for this video is to go over some tips on how to drive in hot weather. I mean, right now it's 85 degrees here in Irwindale, California. It's warm. So that would bring up a notion for me to say, hey, why don't I do a video on what to do in situations like this as far as the driver goes when it comes to the hot weather. Now, I believe I haven't done a video on what to do in cold weather, but I'll get to that in another time. But let's get this thing going. There are many things that you want to do during the hot weather season, especially from the minute that winter officially ends and spring starts. And as far as spring goes, when it comes to weather, that particular season can be very fickle. You do not know when it's going to be a cold day or a hot day, and it all depends on where you are. If you're in the Southern California area along that southern border, and from like California, New Mexico, Arizona, Texas, and southern areas like that, that's when things can get really hot during the summertime. Now, the one thing you need the most when it comes to hot weather, water. And I know that there are so many drivers that are all about soda. Me, I'm trying to quit soda altogether. It's a bit of a struggle, but I'll get through it. But anyway, water is the most essential thing you can have and need, because you need to keep hydration up. Because the weather can go from a warm 85 degrees to a blistering 100 and plus. And that's very true when it comes to places such as, excuse me, believe it or not, Oklahoma City. Like that, you want to keep your truck idling and keep that AC as cold as possible, because the minute that you enter the heat stroke area, you could get into some serious trouble. Now, always make sure that you keep that AC charged. The minute that it starts just malfunctioning, you call your dispatch and have the AC serviced. I've had in my previous jobs, when it came to AC, even heat, I was always told that those two are not safety regulation repairs, so they're not going to bother with it. But when it came to winter, you needed to have heat in order to defrost the windshield. And you also needed to make sure, I mean, you don't need absolute cold weather to have the glass fog up. It could be heavy rain, windshield wipers going as fast as they can, and it could still cause a fog up. And I had to fight with my safety coordinator back in my previous job to get it fixed, until a DOT officer, when I went through, told her that my AC and heat is broken, and I've been going back and forth with my dispatch and safety that this needs to be fixed, and they won't do it because it's not safety. It's not a safety issue. But when the but they finally fixed them when DOT called these people and said, look, this needs to be fixed. It's part of the DOT inspection. And I got in trouble for it. And the only thing I really had back then was a little fan to keep me cool. Well, the only thing it really did was blow hot air. But anyway, water is essential. Keep your AC charged and cold. And make sure you have appropriate clothing. Me, I've got my shirt, shorts, and I'm good. I'll tell you what, if you wear some heavy clothing in this type of weather, you do increase your risk of getting heat stroke. I mean, some people are used to it and they still wear it and they don't get heat stroke. That's them. But always make sure you have appropriate clothing when it comes to this type of weather. I mean, it went up, 86. That's basically all I got for that. I do plan on to do longer videos to accommodate some of the shorter ones that I've done so far, but we'll get to that when we get to it. So, I'm going to leave it at this. When it comes to weather, make sure you plan your stuff ahead and walk far enough ahead to accommodate yourself. When it gets cold, make sure you have plenty of warm clothing, blankets, and your heat is working. Hot weather, make sure you have appropriate clothing.